welcome, it's Jade PLAYSGAMES to Ark Survival Evolved PC 248 update. This is a big one, guys, and I wanted to show you this on PC. I wanted to show you the procedurally generated arcs. We're going to load one up. I'm basically going to show you how to do it and basically what the results are, exactly everything you can do to make your own Ark map. If you've never heard of this, you've never seen this, you can now create your own Ark map. It's unique to you and you can share that map with people just like you did with Minecraft and Seeds. So let's get into it. Before we actually start, this will be coming to console, it will be coming to Xbox. Not right now, maybe in a few weeks time, maybe in a month's time, it will be coming, and I imagine it's going to run exactly the same way. You literally go to host local, exactly like you do it on console, and you can see here it says delete procedure generated arcs. It's greyed out because we haven't actually got any. It's really tiny to see. When you're looking around here you can barely see what's going on, but right in the top here it says create new procedurally generated arc. Now look at this, guys, there are a bunch of settings on this, absolutely huge amount of settings. The big warning at the bottom is that it's generated, the procedure generated is currently highly experimental. Your saved procedure generated arcs will necessarily be wiped in subsequent updates as the dynamic algorithm are further developed. Well, I love that they've put a warning on that, because anyone that's played Ark over the last 9-10 months will realise that your worlds get wiped all the time, even if they're not procedurally generated. But we're going to take that on face value, so I'm not going to be doing a let's play on any maps I create. It's just about showing you what the things you can actually do. Now there are all types of different settings here. I imagine these will be the same on console, that you'll be able to adapt and change a lot of these. I'm not going to muck around with it too much right now because I've not actually played it. I'm going to play around with it, I'm going to get used to it, and then I'll start looking at how to show you guys how to make maybe a huge mountain map. Maybe I can show you how to make a water world. Maybe I can show you how to make a flatland. These are the things I'm going to be focusing on in the next sort of couple of days. But right now we're just going to load it up and see what actually happens. Now earlier, guys, I said this was the map seed, this was your unique ID. This is what you want to call your map. This is the actual ID that you share with people if they want to play on the map that you've created. So if they want the same landscape as you, they want exactly the same parts of the map where it is, this is what they need to write down and pop into this box so they get exactly the same map that you're playing on. We're going to call our map though JPG PG Test. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Let's give it a go. Okay, guys, we're nearly there. It says populating your Ark, please wait. That has taken actually about 7 minutes to upload. Now normally Ark and doing it can take a while, but that is a long time, definitely a long time. We're going to just quickly do one. I'm not going to bother mucking about too much. Let's just call it the JPG. Jade Plays Games, and we have got a map. Now the map looks, obviously I don't know how the map is going to play into things. The map is clearly the islands, the normal island map there, so I presume God knows how they're going to render that in the future. Remember, this is all brand new, guys. It's going to take a while for it to be updated and fixed and stuff added to it. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Nothing looks too crazy, nothing looks too mad or too different. You see there, we're in the north. Now normally this is like really covered in snow, so it's generating as well. That's great. So that's exactly like Minecraft, you know, when you used to run around with the maps. I'm going to reference Minecraft a lot because it is the simplest way to explain what they're really doing with this, what they're really trying to achieve in creating your own maps. It is definitely, Minecraft is just the simplest, easiest explanation. Nearly everyone in the world has played some Minecraft. Nearly everyone has mucked about with maybe customizing a map or exploring a new map, and that's the best part of things like this. This is what's going to give Ark some real life back into it. There's no denying lately Ark has kind of been a little bit slow and it's gone downhill a little bit, only because of the delay in the game being released. The hype around it has died down because lots of other games are out. All the big YouTubers, that play Ark are struggling at the moment because they're a little bit bored of it. I think they're you know, desperate to play other things, and they're trying to get other content on their channel as well. So something like this can really invigorate Ark, and that's what I want to see, because I'm the same. My channel's not doing as good as it was when Scorched Earth come out, because people didn't really feel that map as well. But if this comes to Xbox soon and console, and even if it's on PC, I'll keep on playing it on PC, it's going to definitely breed life into it again, because people want to show off their nyaps, they want to show off their creations. Look at this. I mean, this is definitely brand new. When have you ever seen anything like this other than a modded map? And this is what it also feels like. It means that people will be have access to things that seem a bit different, and they're like a modded map, you know, like Valhalla, like Ragnarok. You can make your own Ragnarok. You might not have the coding ability, but you could literally muck around with the generation of things, and you could build yourself a unique map. That's cool. One thing that everyone's been worried about is like, oh, where's the cave entrances going to be? Where's everything going to fit in? There's going to be problems. I'm sure we're going to find some cave entrances not above ground, or maybe the obelisks are glitchy, or loot drops don't exactly hit the ground. But at the moment, it looks pretty cool. Like I'm just running around the map here, and you got to say, I like it. I like the look of it. I like the look. I like the newness. This world seems quite flat. This map I've downloaded so far seems really flat. But at the moment, it does seem pretty cool. So far, I'm impressed, guys. I really think this is going to open up a whole new bit of excitement about Ark. There's going to be, you know, how are we going to find cave entrances now? I think they should develop a creature, a dinosaur, that could take you to it, or you know, something like an archer. Maybe the archer's got a hidden ability and it can guide you towards cave entrances, or something like that. Wouldn't that be amazing if there was a creature that done that? Hello, Mr. Patchy. Because there is going to have to be some way, if you're trying to find the artifacts and you can't find them artifacts, because literally you're never going to find the cave entrance unless you explore every inch of the map. Now, the map is not the world's largest game map, but it is pretty big, and you know, with the way that things are in the game, with the deadly dinosaurs that are always attacking you and stuff, it could be really, really hard to actually find some of these entrances. So I hope they implement a way, and again, a bit like Minecraft when they done the ender pearls, where you would chuck them and they would teleport you, or they'd go into the direction of a cave. Maybe that could be an option. Maybe that would be it. Maybe there's a special compass they're going to make available that would let you basically find it. I'm trying to get up this mountain, but I'm not having much luck. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Look, you've got like a big snowy island over that side. That looks pretty interesting, and very much more jagged rocks and stuff like that. So it's going to be really cool to show you guys how to make certain maps. Like, imagine a really hardcore map where it's just mountains, or maybe it's all just redwood trees, and you could literally just make loads of treehouse villages everywhere. That would be really cool. Let's see if we can give this guy some XP. And there you go, guys. Look how wide and flat this is now. Look how different it is. So nothing seems too bad. There doesn't seem to be too much of a glitchy state of anything. There's nothing horrible that I've seen so far. We've got like the regular sort of landscapes. This is pretty cool. I like this little area. Hello, Mr. Spiny. Hello. It seems just pretty, you know, exactly how I imagined it. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong. So obviously this is only the first map. The way they've put a warning on everything clearly shows that they're worried about things going wrong. Oh wow, what is that red thing there? That red bit on the map is, I must have flown over that. Was that the redwood? Oh, that's literally the redwood. That's what it looks like on the map. Okay, that's a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit weird. But I think it is, guys. I think that signifies that's the redwood map, the Redwood Biome. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It seems pretty stable, this map at the moment. I've not come across any problems. Tell you one big thing, noticeable thing though. Where are the obelisks? Where are the obelisks indeed? That is something we're going to have to work out, because I can't see any. Can anyone see any? Are there any obelisks on the map? Is that something we need to work out? Like, where are the obelisks? Okay, so we've flown quite far over this way now. So I guess if we head up north, it would be a shame if obelisks aren't included in the generated arcs. I feel like they offer, no matter what map they're on, they give you a chance of knowing where you are on that map. You know, you need to just look up in the sky. You can usually see a obelisk somewhere, and that is always a good indication of exactly, you know, what direction you might need to go. If you're meeting people up to tribe up, do anything like that, that's important. So I hope there is an opportunity to put them in the map, because at the moment, honestly, I don't know where they are. But that's the thing, maybe they're all grouped together. Maybe that is part of the procedurally generated. Maybe I just haven't discovered it yet. Okay, this is pretty cool. And the creatures are in the right locations as well, so the creatures seem to have spawned correctly. You know, you're not going to find mammoths on the desert. They do appear to have spawned exactly where they should do, which is in the snowy biome. Again, that was something that we may find. You may find creatures not in the right sort of place. And I'm really looking forward to this, guys. If this becomes a stable thing, if this becomes something we can really utilise, I think this would be amazing to create your own maps. Especially on console, because mods are a little bit away. We're not getting mods just yet, guys. We're not. Not fully mods anyway, where you can just choose whatever mod it is you want. Okay, right. Let's fly up a little bit more. I'll tell you what, let's go and see if we can pick something up. And then I'll get some XP. So this area is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Still no obelisks, guys. Okay, I'm going to research that. I'm going to look that one up and let you guys know exactly what's happening with the obelisks. It would make sense, because the obelisks, the drops for a while now, you've been able to summon the bosses. So if we take a look at this one, if we can. That's a Scorched Earth one. That's a Scorched Earth one. What's that doing in the game? If you take a look, it should be Scorched Earth. Oh, it's got the drop. It's got the ring around it, which is a bit weird. Oh, sugar, come here. Where's my bird? No, no, this is not the time. Just follow me. Follow. Stop. Neutral. There you go. Can you get in now, please? No, I just said follow me. Oh God, jog on, balls. Piss off. Come here. What are you doing, man? Ah, what's he doing? You're not be killing the wolf. Right, that's it. Thank you very much. Right. Oh no, come. There you go. Right. Oh, you silly boy. You silly RG. Silly boy. I can't even keep my creature alive through a tutorial video. Oh dear. Okay, right. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. So, oh look guys, you can transmit art data still, so you can do things, but it does look like they've taken the ability to summon bosses. That is really strange. If there's no obelisks, I was telling you earlier, there was an update, part of the update is that they've removed it from caves. So maybe it considers some of these loot drops cave drops, I don't know, I don't understand what's happening. From the way I read the update, it seemed like it was literally just focusing on loot drops that were in caves or underwater, not random loot drops. So if there's no obelisks so far that I can see, and there's no way of using the loot drops to summon a boss or go to the boss arena. We're not summoning the boss, we haven't summoned bosses for ages, but you get what I mean. That looks like that's going to be a bit of an issue if that is not resolved, or there's not a way to actually do that. So I'm going to look that one up. I'm definitely going to look that one up, guys. I'm literally playing this like within a couple of hours it being out, UK time. I've got a bit of a cold, so excuse my my nasally voice. But yeah, you know what? We've gone around the whole map. I can't see one single thing. Obelisk. We should have seen one in the sky by now, unless they're all bunched together. I'm going to do some research on that. When I come back, we'll take a look at that. Let's exit the game, and let's see what actually happens when we do exit the game. Okay guys, so we've exited out, and let's take a look back in the options now. Okay, that's interesting. It hasn't come up initially on this screen. Oh, there it is, procedural generated arc. So if you want to load up your game again, you literally click on that and load it up. And I presume it works with mods and everything else. Everything should be fine. Let's go back onto this tab, and I just want to finish this off, guys. So at the moment, you can see there is no actual option for desert, I was talking about desert. I thought I'd seen it when we were doing it, but apparently not. So I did see Jeremy tweet that deserts will be a function. You will be able to spawn the desert in to areas. I can't see anything on here on how to work out the options for the obelisks. So I'm going to do a few tweets and I'll find out how that works. We'll load up one more. Let's muck around. Let's see what will happen if we change everything. So we're going to put the mountain frequency down to 0. We're going to put the mountain slope down to 0. And we're going to put the mountain height down to 0. We're going to have 0 snow. And we're going to go mad with the redwood. Let's put in 1. They all look quite low numbers, so I don't want to go mad and put in 5 or 6 in. No, I'm going to call this no mountains. I've got a terrain scale multiplier. Let's put this down to 0.5. Okay, right, we're back here, guys. And while I was waiting for the screen to upload, I got some information from Jade, the community manager of Ark Survival Evolved. He has just told me that basically there are no obelisks in this creative experimental world, and that's okay. That's okay. I can deal with that. Jade PG 2. Let's do this. We're going to spawn somewhere completely different. It may take a while for stuff like that to be implemented, the obelisks. So that's interesting. I wonder, like, how many people go all the way to end game on Ark? Like, how many people explicitly play the game to go and take on the bosses? I was talking to my team. We're actually going to do a video on Saturday night where we're taking on the bosses on the new center map, and no one's really gone and done it legit, or like really attempted any of them. You know, we've all had fun like taming and building, but no one's really done anything like that. So it's interesting. So thanks for that, Jack, replying back to me there so quickly as well. I appreciate that. So no obelisks are on the procedurally generated arcs yet, guys. I guess that will come when they can work out a way where they can pinpoint it. Now, for that same reason, I didn't explicitly ask him, but I did mention the fact that I presume caves are having what's caves going to be like, because at the moment it's running quite well, it's running quite stable. This is pretty cool. This is a really cool area. I really like this. Obviously we are in a brand new map. We'll take a look at the brand new map again, and we're bang in the middle of a biome. Now I didn't put mountains this time. I took the mountains option off, and we done the scale multiplier. We reduced it, didn't we? 0.5 instead of 1. So I don't know what that's done, whether or not it's really made a difference. Once I mastered these settings, I will let you guys know. Oh my god, this is the worst video ever because I'm just running through bushes. Let me get out the bush. This is pretty cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Now, I went mad on the Redwood Biome. That's what I did. I increased the Redwood Biome number or slider. And look, it has made everything redwood. Well, maybe not everything, but a big chunk of it is. Look at that island over there as well. That's all redwood as well. That is going to be crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't think you could have a whole map full of redwood. Can you imagine trying to get dinosaurs and creatures? And I presume that the biomes are affected by the dinosaurs they create, if that makes sense. So if a dinosaur's got more chance of spawning in redwood, then if you've got a whole world full of redwood, you'd have more of that dinosaur. But if a dinosaur never spawns in redwood, then maybe you aren't going to have that chance. It'll be very rare to actually find a dinosaur if it doesn't spawn there. So yeah, this is interesting. We need to find a flyer, and you're not going to cut it, mate, because you're a turtle. Let's keep going. I want to see if we can find a flyer. Yeah, it's all redwood. It is all redwood. I thought so. It's just not spawned in. Okay, we'll fly this way. Let's fly really high. Wow, that is a lot of trees, and you can't cut them down either. So although there's loads of wood, like, what would you do with it? You wouldn't be able to get any wood. Oh no, I'm sure there are normal trees. Yeah, there's smaller trees in there. It is crazy. Right, that is a setting we know not to ever touch. Never put a whole map full of redwood. And that's it, it's just water. I think I did that. I think I've done the options. I made it pretty much mostly water. Okay, I've respawned and I'm back to where I was basically. Oh, sugar. Okay, well that's not really what I wanted. But we get the idea. It looks like it is literally just water and these islands filled with redwood. Look, you can see on the map it's how red it is. Okay, right, there we go. So there we go, guys. That is the first look at procedurally generated arcs. I hope that's given you an idea of what it really is, what could happen with it. I'm going to be hitting you up with lots of tutorials and guides on how to build certain types of maps, islands, and I'm going to keep you updated as ever with the Arc news, because that's the main show, letting you guys know exactly what they're doing, when they're going to implement obelisks, caves. It does look like there's no caves or no obelisks at the moment, just land masses and typical dinosaurs. Thanks for invading my video, Mr. Carnator, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye!